Hello everyone, my name is Agent Paul of Mobile Task Force Delta 7, codenamed Bookkeepers, and welcome back to another SCP document review. In the SCP we will be reviewing today is SCP-3636. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-3636 is to be kept in a standard secure cell at Site-17. Access to the room requires Level 2 or higher clearance. All staff members involved in the testing of SCP-3636 must be provided with an up-to-date song blacklist document. Under no circumstances are songs from the blacklist to be selected. Description: SCP-3636 is a 115 cm by 85 cm jukebox, similar in design to a Wurlitzer 1015, with a decorative rainbow-colored light across the top and a golden plate bearing the inscription, World's Greatest Jukebox. The glass selection screen, where one would typically find booklets detailing the songs available, is instead replaced with a blue touchscreen displaying a search bar and the text, Search for song title, artist, or album. SCP-3636 has no slot to insert coins and has no apparent power source. Selecting a song through the search function will cause a list to appear consisting of every version of the song known to exist, including unreleased early versions of the song, as well as every live performance by the original artist. Analysis of live events after the Foundation's acquisition of SCP-3636 confirms that the live versions are accurate to the performance listed. SCP-3636 seems to have a wide temporal range, as original performances of operas that debuted in the Baroque period have been selected. When a song is selected, SCP-3636's screen changes to display a video with the text, Live Music Video, above it. The video is based on the lyrical content of the song, often directly depicting the events mentioned in the song. Other times, the events seen in the video are a result of a play on words. The events in SCP-3636 actually occur in the real-world location visible in the SCP's video. The phenomenon, referred to as SCP-3636-1, lasts for the length of the song. Effects of -1 may continue after the fact, depending on the contents of the video. An instance of -1 is created regardless of whether the song selected has an official music video. All tests of instrumental songs so far have produced music videos without any perceived anomalous effects. Example: YYZ by Rush shows live footage from Toronto Pearson International Airport. SCP-3636 was discovered by local firefighters during a fire at a bar in New York that killed 21 individuals. The jukebox was found undamaged, with the screen showing a video of the fire from the bar's exterior while playing the song We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. Class B amnestics were administered to all survivors and first responders. And here we have the test log. Test 1. Walk by Pantera. Several people in a location confirmed to be Arlington, Texas are shown making signs for a protest. Most of the signs contain the word respect. At the start of the first chorus, a group has gathered in the city's downtown and begins marching with these signs. They collectively chant along to the chorus of the song, and local news stations are shown reporting to the impromptu respect walk. Effects: participants in the protest expressed confusion over their involvement. Class A amnestics administered to everyone affected. Note: Arlington, Texas is the city where Pantera was founded. SCP-3636 may be aware of this fact. Test 2. Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. A tall elderly man with pale skin and gray hair is shown breaking into Site-17, searching for and eventually spying on research assistant who selected the song. Effects: elderly man disappeared at the conclusion of the song and was not found after a complete search of Site-17. Damage to the site was found at the location the break-in occurred in the video and was immediately repaired. Research assistant immediately identified the man as an uncle. who physically abused him as a child. The research assistant experienced severe paranoia for a week and underwent psychological treatment. Note: song added to blacklist. All future tests must be carried out by D-Class personnel under supervision of approved Foundation researchers. Test 3. Jukebox Hero by Foreigner. SCP-3636 immediately disappeared from containment. Effects: SCP-3636 found on top of an apartment building in New York City. Affixed to the SCP was a cape with the words Jukebox Hero written on it. A severely malnourished man was found tied up with a rope on the same rooftop, with a written confession to several murders next to him. The SCP was returned to Site-17 and the man was taken to local authorities. Notes: extreme deviation from lyrical content of the song. Analysis of cape revealed no unusual properties. Further searches for Jukebox Hero display the song in a separate list called Favorites. Test 4. The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al Yankovic. A man with an appearance similar to modern depictions of Santa Claus, carrying several weapons, assaults a large building filled with humanoid beings that look similar to the traditional depictions of Christmas elves. After a large shootout and several explosions, the man executes 5 reindeers who display human-level intelligence. Several FBI agents later surround the man, arresting him. Effects: subject of video remains unidentified. The FBI's UIU unit sent Foundation contacts documents detailing the raid on the North Pole. Destroyed building consistent with the workshop depicted in the video is found 6 miles east of the magnetic North Pole. Notes: song added to blacklist. Test 5. Straight Through the Heart by Dio. A group of men similar in appearance to the band Dio appear next to SCP-3636 performing the song. A man who appears to be a young Ronnie James Dio is carrying several swords. Every time the title of the song is sung, Dio takes a sword and stabs D-75529 in the chest. The D-Class seems unharmed for the duration of the song. Effects: the D-Class died immediately from his wounds. Autopsy confirms that all 9 swords went directly through the test subject's heart. Notes: test occurred after the death of Ronnie James Dio. When interviewed, none of the surviving members of Dio remember taking part in the events of the video. Test 6. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. A large freight ship in the Atlantic Ocean is seen hitting an iceberg. 2 muscular Slavic men are seen trying to escape together. Eventually they stop searching for a method of escape and stand embracing each other and kissing as the boat sinks. Effects: boat found 7 miles south of Titanic wreckage. All 43 crew members were killed. Corpses of the 2 men depicted in the video are found still embracing. Notes: song added to blacklist. Test 7. Mean Mr. Mustard by the Beatles. D-992103 is shown sleeping on a bench in a park located in Liverpool, England. The D-Class's head has been replaced with a large jar of mustard. He is seen counting coins in a pile next to the bench. Eventually he meets a woman with a name tag that says Pam, and the 2 suddenly appear outside of Buckingham Palace. Effects: the D-Class and the woman in the video are located near Buckingham Palace. The woman is identified as his actual sister. The D-Class seems to have suffered no ill effects and passed all vision, hearing, and cognition tests despite his head still appearing to be a jar of mustard. Researchers describe the D-Class as irritable. Class B amnestics have been administered to his sister. Notes: D-992103 is currently being evaluated at a Foundation Surgical Center with updates pending. Test 8. Wonderwall by Oasis. Screen remained blanked for 5 seconds as a female voice said, "Sorry, I don't like that song," before returning to the search screen. No anomalous effects observed. Note: first time SCP-3636 has refused to play a song. First instance of any direct communication with the user. Test 9. Cult of Personality by Living Color. Video depicts several world leaders dancing, playing air guitar, and lip-syncing the lyrics of the song while in the middle of their duties. The video ends with a montage of the same world leaders making a stage dive off of a nearby desk. Effects. Embedded Foundation agents and several governments confirm the events depicted in the video actually occurred. Some world leaders have been injured from their attempted stage dives. Notes. Researchers noted the song could be selected again to create blackmail material to use against anti-Foundation politicians, with approval pending from the Ethics Committee. SCP-3636 added song to favorites. Test 10. Blindfolds Aside by Protest the Hero. Several executions of prisoners in different locations are depicted, with all participants wearing blindfolds. All events are interrupted by D-22091 wearing a cheap blonde wig, begging for mercy on the prisoners' behalfs. All attempts fail and the prisoners are executed without complication. Effects. D-22091 returned to Site-17 at the end of the video. The blonde wig was discovered under his jumpsuit. All executions depicted in the video were confirmed to have taken place with no complications. Notes: the D-Class was confirmed to be the only person depicted in the video with any memory of the event. Test 11. Danger, High Voltage by Electric 6. SCP-3636's containment room changes in appearance to recreate the room depicted in the original music video of the song. Two people, who appear to be Electric 6 singer Dick Valentine and actress Tina Kanarek, in their original costumes, follow the exact choreography of the video. D-91244 is shown standing in the background holding a sign stating, "Why change what is already perfect?" No anomalous effects observed. Note: SCP-3636 added song to favorites. Test 12. Buddy Holly by Weezer. Several Foundation members stationed at Site-17 are shown changing into clothing popular in the 1950s, then attending what a banner proclaims is a Buddy Holly, Mary Tyler Moore look-alike contest, held at the Site-17 dining hall. Several Foundation researchers participate in the contest. The O5 Council are shown sitting at a judge's table. Doctor and research assistant are selected as the winners. Events in the video occurred as depicted, including transportation of entire O5 Council to Site-17. Notes: video contained many in-jokes commonly shared by Site-17 personnel. SCP-3636 may have time-manipulating effects, as the entire contest was held during the song's 2-minute and 40-second duration. Further testing halted by the order of the site director has been scratched from the record. Testing reinstated. See addendum. And here we have a list of blacklisted songs. Covered versions of any songs listed below are also blacklisted. We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel. Worldwide Suicide by Pearl Jam. It's the End of the World as We Know It and I Feel Fine by R.E.M. I Don't Want to Set the World on Fire by The Ink Spots. Nuclear War on the Dance Floor by Electric 6. Goodbye Blue Sky by Pink Floyd. Distant Early Warning by Rush. Chemical Bomb by the Aquabats. Call of Cthulhu by Metallica. Countdown to Extinction by Megadeth. Zombie Jamboree by Rockapella. Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Chocolate Rain by Tay Zonday. It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls. Somebody's Watching Me by Rockwell. The Night Santa Went Crazy by Weird Al Yankovic. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. Werewolves of London by Warren Zevon. Godzilla by Blue Oyster Cult. Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden. Addendum. On 2017, SCP-3636 began playing Why Can't We Be Friends by War without any input. No staff were on hand to observe the video event corresponding to the song. Security forces entered the room after noticing the song and discovered former Foundation employee handcuffed inside the containment room. They were wanted by the Foundation for the theft of 6 anomalous items. The stolen items were later found to have been returned to their proper locations. A note was found in their pocket. The note read, "Please keep the music playing. I'd rather be friends than enemies. WGJB." Testing resumed by order of 05. Further test results are to be documented in Experiment Log 3636. And that is it. Another quite dangerous but also helpful SCP. Thank you all so much for listening or watching. My name is Agent Paul of MTF Delta 7, and I'll see you next week with another document review. Bye.